we've heard a bit about you now. Tell me a bit more about the boat itself. So what led you to opening your own restaurant, especially in such sort of uncertain financial times at the moment?
I think as far as the uncertainty in the financially, there's always going to be a risk opening a restaurant, no matter if it's good times or bad times.
Yeah.
And it's all about building, just building something that people want to go and experience. And initially I thought, right, I need to be in the centre of Birmingham, from Lichfield. I want to come back to the Midlands. It has to be Birmingham because that's where the trendy places are going to be soon, and second city and all that. And it is growing massively, Birmingham. Amazing speed. A lot of people coming out of London as well, moving to Birmingham, the links, that sort of thing. But the rents are horrendous, the amount of money they're going to have to spend, and it makes it a bigger and bigger risk,
Yeah.
So I was looking something close to home. I found a boat and I said, this could work, this could be right. So it kind of all just fell into place. It was quite nice. But coming home, the cheesy line. Come home now. And we managed to do it as a family, which is fantastic. I'm very lucky position. Although having my dad as the landlord is favourable as you probably think. So that's kind of how the boat happened. It's going to be a risk no matter when you open it.
And how would you describe the boat?
Everyone has their own way of describing restaurants. I fine dining, but we're not really stuffy fine dining. It's quite casual. I don't want to say it's casual fine dining because people start trying to do that. I don't know. I think as far as the food's concerned, there's something for everyone, and we've managed to construct that kind of offering over the last 2.5 years, taking into account what I want the restaurant to be, which is selfishly a kind of indulgent tasting menu, massive experience. But also as a business, I want people to come in, twice a month or once a week, have a lunch menu or share a chateau blanc between the two. So for me, it's letting the food do the talking on the plate. So if you want to say it's fine dining, but for me, I want it to be a nice place to come, casual experience really. But yeah, let the service team, let the food, let the beverage shine through. So trying to put that into a bracket is quite difficult, without being gastro pub, fine dining, So yeah, I think when you strip it all back, you will be classed as fine dining, unfortunately. But I need to be pushing the water, keep it casual, stick your head dressed mode, just relax it, and kind of, if you want a long experience and you have a tasting menu, if you just want to come in and have some great food, then you can do that.
So you chose not to be in a busy city centre, but do you have many competitors in this area, and how do you compete with them?
I'm going to just put it out there and say no one's competing with what I'm doing here. There is, Lichfield's growing itself as well, there's lots of independents popping up, some great restaurants, great bars, great delis, things like that. I don't think there's anybody around here, so Lichfield or the very immediate area that is trying to achieve what myself and the team are trying to achieve. We have massive aspirations for the boat, so we're just trying to build a team, build a business so we can achieve those goals.
Yeah. And how do you market the boat? How do you get it out there?
We tried all sorts, and we're still trying different ways. But there's things like the Lichfield Food Festival, part of that this year. Magazines, we work with independent magazine companies that, all sorts really, yourselves, I guess. But so loads of different ways and different things, try and bring different chefs into the kitchen to kind of bring different guests up into the restaurant as well. So yeah, we try very hard, networking meetings, business lunches, we have a lot going on all the time here. So as far as marketing is concerned, it's just trying to get word of mouth is probably the strongest that we kind of got.
Who's your target market, and also do you have a typical customer that walks into the boat?
Target market, I think we touched on it earlier, that we have a taster menu, we have a lunch set menu. I'd like to say we have something for everyone without spreading ourselves too thin. So target market, typical guest, we get obviously weekends, we get a lot of people coming to celebrate their birthdays, anniversaries, that sort of thing, which is fantastic. So yeah, I'd like to say we have something for everybody. So lunch menu, the typical things you kind of want to go out and eat at lunchtime. Fish and chips, very straightforward, but quality ingredients. We're very honest with what we do here. So yeah, if you want to pop in for a bite for lunch, we have a very good value set lunch menu. But then if you want to come to a special occasion, we have something there for you as well. So target market, I'd like to say everybody. I'd like to say we can cater for everyone, no matter who you are or how old you are. Typical guest, I don't know, I think typical guest is somebody that kind of understands what we're doing, knows we offer quality, whether it's the ingredients, the beverage, or the service, we just try and be as best we can. So yeah.
And why should we come to the boat?
Why should you come to the boat?
Yeah.
I think for me, I'd say the experience, because we've got very skilled front of house staff. They are passionate about giving you the experience that you expect from what we're trying to achieve. And then just to see a bit of fun, we kind of bring a bit of fun to the dining as well, whether it's a little bit of different style of service or what's on the plate. The chefs come down and speak to you and explain some of the dishes. No, it's different. It's not your average, shouldn't say your average restaurant at all.
It's a bit of an experience as well.
Yeah, you have to be, because that's the only reason why you go out and pick to come to the boat, because obviously it's different or
There's a lot of talk about Michelin Guide and stars. Is that something that's on your agenda?
There's always a lot of talk about Michelin and rosettes and guides and that sort of thing. I said before, I'll say again, I'll be lying if I said that we weren't trying to achieve that. It's a very, very prestigious guide, the Michelin Guide. And since I started cooking, I've been looking through it, I've been changing kind of where I'm going to work next and where they are. So yeah, I think it would be incredible for the team to start here. But we've got to continue to do what we do, and we work very hard day in day out to make the boat the best it can be. So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the business needs to work first of all, and then if it happens afterwards. Let's see.
Would you like to follow in the footsteps of Keith Floyd, James Martin, and Glenn Purnell on TV?
I don't know. I mean, if I get asked to do it, then I think I'll think about it and see. But I don't know. They're very strong characters, the people you mentioned. Especially Glenn. The Prince of Birmingham. Very funny bloke. Awesome cook. So I don't know if people think that I would be good in that situation, then yeah, why not? But at the moment, it's all about the boat for me.
Okay. What's your vision for the boat and yourself in the following year, in 5 years' time?
Oh God. The last 2.5 years have been mental from what the boat was previously to kind of where we are now. There's been so much happen, so much has changed, and I think it's taken 2.5 years really for me to find a team that can really achieve and move forwards. And I kind of feel that now we're really starting, because kind of all the systems are in place, people know what they should be doing, and everything kind of behind the scenes, there's a structure there, there's a way of working, so I think the progression now can be even quicker because we've got a great team. So years time, well, that'll be kind of 3.5 years of very small business. It's the most important period of time. So if we're still here, first of all, that'll be a huge achievement. Especially with all the chefs and trying to get in now through the doors, the kitchen's full. So there's a lot of outgoings as well. So yeah, after that stage, we're still here, which we will definitely still be here. 5 years, I think, to continue to do what we do. We set out to create a quality-led food and beverage hub in Staffordshire, and we're on that course. We're on that course to do so. So the team will get stronger. Our offering will get stronger, and hopefully our customer, our client base will develop as well. So we can be relied on to come be a part of what we're doing.
Yeah, it sounds very exciting. I look forward to seeing how it goes.
Yeah, that's it,